How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella. Today we are finally getting around to doing, I think, part 4 of my vinyl collection. And this will be the last of the 12 inches, which is why I'm showing 6 instead of 5, because that wraps up the 12 inches. So without any further delay, let's get started with this. Metallica's first album, Kill 'Em All. Awesome Bay Area thrash metal that started in 1981. Some albums were hit, some albums were miss, and depending on your tastes, that may be more hits than misses, or vice versa. But definitely had to get this. First album, classic thrash metal, absolutely love it. So many good riffs, so many memorable songs. Hetfield's vocals were very interesting this early on in the career, and Cliff Burton's bassing was insane. There's the back there. The dude's looking hella young. Yeah, this is really good stuff. So many good tracks. Hit the Lights, The Four Horsemen, Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire, Whiplash, Phantom Lord, No Remorse, Seek and Destroy, Metal Militia, and even the Pulling Teeth bass solo track is pretty damn good. Just every song on this is a winner in my opinion. My favorite songs were probably The Four Horsemen, and it's going to be a cross between No Remorse or Seek and Destroy, but yeah, those 3 tracks are amazing. This does have an insert. This side, it's got a band collage with a bunch of different black and white photos of them from back in the day. And on this side, it's just all the lyrics. And then the album or vinyl itself is just black, but I will show you the labels without that in the way. So here we go. There's label 1, side 2. This is label 2, side 1. Pretty simple, not much to them, and probably just a standard 160 gram. Not very heavy at all, fairly flimsy, but just a stellar fucking record, so it had to be in my collection. So, yep, that's it. That's Metallica with Kill 'Em All, first classic album. So fucking good. Just every thrash band has these guys to thank for like half of the riffs they come up with. So, yep. 1983, Kill 'Em All with Metallica. Alright, next is one that I need more of, but I just haven't gotten around to getting yet. This is Nail's 3rd album with You'll Never Be One of Us, which is probably one of the cringiest album titles I've heard in a while. I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. It is what it is, I guess. If you don't know who Nails are, they are a kind of crust punk power violence band that started in 2009 from California, USA. They have 3 albums and 2 EPs besides this here. It's got an embossment of the word Nails across it there. It's kind of hard to pick up, but it is there. This just is heavy and caveman-esque, and just one of those things you want to beat your chest to. There's the inside of, or one side of the sleeve, just lyrics, and on this side has the band members with probably just some liner notes saying who they are and produced by and mastered by and all that good shit. And then the vinyl itself is black, but here's side B. There's side A. Just the name and the songs on it. Very simple stuff. 160 gram probably. So that's Nails with You'll Never Be One of Us, the 3rd album by this crazy fucking crust punk band. The heaviest fucking record of 2016, apparently, by Decibel Magazine. A whirlwind of punk nihilism and sludgy dejection, says Metal Hammer. Yep. Pretty good. But if you're interested, for whatever reason, I will sell it to you. Just hit me up wherever you can. Any of the description box links will do. We'll figure it out, because, yeah, I am trying to get rid of some of my black vinyl. That is one of them. I'd probably be willing to sell the Metallica one too. Anywho, next up is the Sex Pistols. Fantastic punk rock band from England that started in 1975. They're just one of the founding punk rock kind of bands and inspired a fuck ton of bands to come, for sure. I wouldn't say these guys are the first punk rock band, but they're pretty damn close. And the cool thing about this is an original press. I got this from a kind of punk store. I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a punk fashion and record vinyl shop that was in town. I can't remember the damn thing, but if I do remember, I'll hook up the name of it in the description box below later. But this is pretty neat that I do have the original press from 1977 of here's the Sex Pistols, never mind the bollocks. Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says right there, 1977. It does have a little bit of water damage, it looks like. I don't know why, but whatever. It is on black vinyl. That's to be expected, though. I don't think there was colored vinyl up until probably the 90s. Let me know if I'm wrong, but there's side one. Very old school looking. Just pause that if you want a really good look at it. And then here's side two. Yep. Pretty neat. So yeah, those labels are pretty fucking old looking and very thin vinyl. Very easy to snap or wreck in general. So gotta be careful with these old ass fucking records. But pretty cool that the wife picked this up for me for my birthday, I think, a couple years back. So yeah, that's Sex Pistols with Never Buying the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols from 1977. I think this even says right there on the sticker that it's an original pressing, and they did sell it to us for only 25 bucks, so that is fucking crazy. That was a hell of a steal, I think, to be honest. And there's a lot of great songs on here. Anarchy in the UK, Bodies, Problems, Holiday in the Sun, Pretty Vacant, God Save the Queen, No Feelings. Just excellent punk rock record. Classic shit. Alright, moving along to another genre. This is some German Teutonic thrash metal. This is Sodom's first album with Obsessed by Cruelty from 1986. Just powerful, crazy thrash, amazing band. Definitely need a lot more of this band in my life and in my collection. Holy shit. And there's so much to collect by them. There's like 15 fucking albums and probably a whole bunch of EPs and splits probably. This thing is also a double LP. But man, look at that fucking centerfold. It's insane. Gatefold, whatever. This one has an American version and a German version with some slightly different track listings there. And it is colored vinyl, so let's check this out. And this will more than likely be the thumbnail. This is the only colored vinyl in this update. Alright, so let's just show off the labels here. Side 1, or A, whatever. Side B, Wax Maniacs Recordings. Kind of looks like the Metal Blade Records logo a bit, but hey. Alright, now you're ready for the vinyl color? Here we go. This one's like a copper translucent beer color. Pretty freaking sweet, but nowhere near as cool as the other vinyl that I'm going to be pulling out after this, but not bad. At least it's not white, at least it's not black. Still a pretty interesting color, and once again is transparent. So yeah, I enjoy it. Alright, let's see what the second one looks like. I will also be pulling out the insert. Okay, let's look at the insert first. I probably should have done that, but whatever. So this side, just a bunch of lyrics, and this side has some pictures and stuff, so I'll show that. There's pictures there. Pretty neat. Liner notes and whatnot. Alright, this is the cool fucking side. So let's just take it out and I'll show you. Hell yeah. Green marble fucking vinyl. Hell yeah. With like some slight pinkness in there. This looks, as usual, this looks way cooler in person. I don't know why it doesn't show up on camera. It's not very nice. But yeah, this looks amazing in person. Let's see if I can flip this around a bit here. So, yeah, that's great. So, needless to say, I'm totally happy with this vinyl. This is label D and label side C with a different Wax Maniacs logo, so that's kind of neat. But holy shit, I just love the color of that vinyl. And it's on 160 grams. But man, if these were both 180 gram, it'd probably be pretty freaking heavy though. It's already a fairly heavy double LP as it is. So that's Sodom, first album with Obsessed by Cruelty out of 1986. One of 15 fucking albums that I need to get my hands on, because goddamn, these guys are amazing. And I need to get the EP that came before this, In the Sign of Evil. Just so damn cool. Definitely do yourself a favor and check out Sodom if you have not. Alright, second last thing on this list here. Kind of rare. I don't know if I actually want to sell this or not, but we'll see if I can be offered a nice price for it, and if anyone knows who these guys are. But this is the Teenage Graves. This is a self-titled compilation album put out in 2017. Now, the Teenage Graves were a like very lo-fi garage punk / 80s sounding hardcore band, sort of akin to the Germs and maybe Adolescence a bit, but just way more lo-fi and trebly sounding, just demos sounding stuff. This was a compilation once again of a bunch of different demos and EPs and stuff. You can see here. So yeah, right there you can see what each side has and where it was recorded and what year. Very trebly, very lo-fi Swedish garage punk band that I believe started in 1989. That was the earliest recording in the beginning of 1989. So maybe 1988 these guys started and probably formed, and then came out with the Hippie Headhunt and Drug Crazed single EP in 1995. And then after that they came out with another single EP called Born in Blood in 1998. Then probably broke up after that. Then Recon 14 label put this compilation out. So it's not much, but this side doesn't even have a label. This side is hand stamped, and out of 324 copies I got 227, and just pressed there the Teenage Graves with the Recon weird face looking logo for the label there. And like I said, it is just on black vinyl. I did have a vinyl rip of this and kind of edited a teeny bit so it's not as bad as it sounds on this, up on the Black Metal Rebellion channel. So if you do want to check out what this sounds like, the whole thing is up there, and I have it there just kind of as a promotion for this band because I really enjoyed their stuff and I had an appreciation for it, and there wasn't much available online anywhere. It was even hard to track down information about this band. So yeah, definitely if you're into 80s hardcore or lo-fi punk, do yourself a favor and check this out. So that's the Teenage Grays with their self-titled 2017 compilation. Also Teenage Grays, Swedish garage punk, hardcore, really lo-fi and trebly and crazy and just great. Their best song is probably Drug Crazed. Check it out. And the last thing that we have on this vinyl collection is Trap Them with their debut album Sleep Well Deconstructor from 2007. This is a 180 gram virgin vinyl LP. Apparently it includes a digital download, but I probably used it already, so don't need to worry about that, I guess. Alright. So, this is what it looks like with the sleeve off. Just a bunch of crosses and some abstract pictures sort of in there. You have to really be pressed to look, but there's like a guy here and a guy over here, I think, somewhere. But yeah, so that's that side. Here's the back with the song titles and everything all scrawled out like a fucking serial killer wrote it. Here's the gatefold with more lyrics and stuff. Alright, so I lied. The Sodom is not the only one that has a color. I forgot this has a color. This is pretty neat. Check it out. Gold and red split vinyl. Really weird color choice for sure. I don't know if I want to use this for the thumbnail or the other one. I might just use the green, but that is also pretty cool. Definitely digging that. The labels just have like the song titles and stuff like that, or possibly, yeah, I think it's the song titles on that side, just randomly dispersed. Same with this side, that's kind of randomly thrown in there, so you don't really know what side is which because it doesn't say A or B or anything on it. Kind of just got to throw it on there. And the funny thing about this is I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to spin it at 33 RPM. I think it's actually a different speed and it doesn't tell you. So when I first put this on, it was really fast. Trap Them are a crust punk slash power violence band, sort of like, they're sort of like Nails, but not quite like Nails. They have their own flair to them. They're a little bit more heavier and spastic, kind of got a grindcore feel about them as well. They started in 2001. They've got 5 albums and 4 EPs, and unfortunately they ended in 2017 after touring for their 5th album, Crown Feral. And I also have their 4th album, Blissfucker, as well as the 5th album, Crown Feral, on CD. But yeah, the debut album from 2007 is sick. Check out Sleepwell Deconstructor if you get a chance. Give Trap Them a chance. Just unfortunately, they've disbanded, so that sucks. So yeah, that is Trap Them with Sleepwell Deconstructor. Some crust punk power violence from the USA, Seattle, and other areas. They changed a couple of different states. But anyways, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this last 12-inch vinyl collection video. Let me know if you own any of these. Let me know what one of these is your favorite. Always looking forward to your guys' opinions and thoughts in the comment section below. I always read every one of them and I try to respond to everything that I can. So please feel free to always send in your thoughts and strike up a discussion with myself or other, Rebellion members and viewers. Anyways, that's it for Glory, for the Rebellion and the Alliance. Slammerella out. And hey, if you've made it this far, I should probably let you know that the next thing coming up is my 7 inches and 1 or 2 10 inches. I think I have maybe 2 10 inches, potentially just 1. So if you're looking for more vinyl, don't worry, more vinyl is coming. They're just 10 and 7 inches. Cheers.